Good morning, friends. How are you today? It's Julie Hamilton with Life Builders, bringing you simple tips to build a strong and healthy life on. I hope you're doing great and getting off to a great new start, a new week. Well, today's chat is about the tallest trees. I recently heard a podcast by Craig Groeschel, and he said this: the tallest trees endure the harshest winds. And it really stuck with me because his whole point was about how we grow in success and we grow in stature and we grow in leadership, that you are going to endure harsh winds. You're going to endure criticism. You're going to endure difficulties and trials. But then there's another layer. How do the tallest trees endure the harshest winds? How do they stand when the storms come and not fall? And if you start looking into it in the natural, it's pretty amazing. The tallest trees that we have on the planet are California Coastal Redwoods. We have a ton of them. I was reading this morning, there's 50 trees on the California coast that are over 360 feet tall. That makes the California Coastal Redwoods the tallest living thing on the planet. But if you start looking at them, it's quite fascinating, because you would think, man, if it's 360 feet tall, that it would have a really deep root system that would anchor it really far into the ground, and it would just be so steady. But it's actually not the case. The interesting thing about redwoods is that they have a very shallow root system. So it's about 6 to 12 feet deep. Consider that, and they're over 360 feet tall. 6 to 12 feet deep of the roots. But there is one special thing about the redwoods that keeps them from falling over, even with that shallow root system, and that is that all of the trees intertwine their roots. They grow together in kind of a solid mass, because you guys know here in California we have earthquakes and storms and all kinds of things coming up. But that root system is what allows the tallest trees in the world to stand strong and resist the storms of life. It's because they're intertwined. And I read this and I thought it was so worth writing down. Listen to this. And this is what they said, but I want you to think about it and applying to your life. The thing that helps tall leaders stand up is really having the root system that intertwines with others and allows them to lean on others and allows them to survive the storm. And I want to encourage you to get rooted in friends, get rooted in community, and find those people around you. Get your tribe that will help you be able to stand the storms of life. Listen to this. This is what an article said about the roots and the redwoods, but I want you to think of it as the roots of your life. It said they thrive in thick groves where the roots can intertwine and even fuse together. This gives them tremendous strength against the forces of nature. This way, they can withstand the high winds and the raging floods. Think about that. When you are intertwined with people in your life who are helping you, who are supporting you, you find that community. They're going to help you have tremendous strength against the forces of nature. Because don't we all need someone to come along and give us a hand sometimes? Like when we mess up and somebody comes along and says, hey, you know what? I love you. Come on, let's go. Let's go to the next step. Don't you just feel like, wow, thank you so much for seeing me in my life? You're going to withstand high winds. You're going to withstand the criticism. You're going to withstand the things that people say about you that don't know you, because the people that do know you are going to say, hey, wait a minute, that's not true. That's not your character. You're going to withstand all kinds of things. And you're going to withstand the raging floods that come at you when you feel like you're overwhelmed. We need our community to go to. We need our community to say, hey, I need help. Can you pray for me? Can you help me? And that is where we can get rooted and get our roots intertwined and fused with other people so that we can stand tall. Good morning, Carrie. Thank you so much. Love you. So anyway, with that, I just want to encourage you guys to get rooted in your community, get into a small group, get into a community group, get into a prayer group, get into a group where you have friends that are going to be able to help you overcome the storms of life. Because as you grow taller, as you're more successful, you are going to have more storms, you're going to endure the harsh winds, and that is what's going to keep you stable. So I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing week, and I can't wait to sit with you again and see you. I'll be on Friday at 10 o'clock this time. Still have one more jiu-jitsu camp on Thursday, and that makes it tough to do Thursdays, but I'll see you on Friday. I love you so much. Go live your big, amazing, beautiful lives. Mwah! Bye.